Hello, I'm Bhavesh, going to give the demonstration of a project that is supermarket management system. So this is the folder which contains all the necessary files that we must need to have to run the program. There are four py files in this folder, that is main.py, employee.py, admin and admin.py, in which main.py is the main page of a program and other three are sub page, we can say. Employee.py is the employee page, like this, admin login page and admin page. So let's first run main.py. So this is the source code of main.py. I've connected all other three pages through OS module. First, let's run main.py. So this is main page of a program. This is the title of a program, that is name of the supermarket, and this is the logo of the supermarket. And there are two buttons in the main page. Those are employee and admin. When we click on employee, it directs us to employee page. First, let's try to run employee. Yes, this is employee page. We have three entries over here, or two combo boxes, that is drop down menus and quantity. We should manually enter the quantity. Yeah. This employee page mainly deals with invoice. So let's try to add to cart in generate invoice, delete items, clear, and save the bill. Let's play around this. Next, we have several categories. These categories are been added to database first, and from there I've connected database to Python through SQLite 3 module. Same goes for product. Let's try to add. When we try to add empty entries, it gives us error saying that please fill the details. As we have not filled any details yet, all the entries are must over here. So let's add to cart. I selected cereals categories and product. Under cereals are Ashirata 1 kg and etc. I selected RS oats 500 grams and quantity 2. Let's add it to the cart. Yes, the product has been added to the cart. Quantity is 2, rate 30, and cost is 60. Cost is calculated by rate into quantity. Next is, let's add several more products for demonstration. Yes, we have added items to the cart. Now next is clear button, which just clears the entries over here rather than manually deleting it. Like this, manually deleting it just clears at one go. Next is generate invoice. Before saying generate invoice, let's see the operation. Let's see delete items operation. Delete item, what it does is it just deletes the item what we clicked, and it just deletes all the items that we selected. Let's select Faber Castle pencil, RS oats, and one sweet chili sauce. And when you try to delete it, it just deletes from the cart. Next is generate invoice. It just takes an input from user, that is customer name and customer number, and prints it over here. Prints the customer name over here and customer contact over here. Customer number and date and time are auto generated. When we try to generate invoice without entering these values, we will get an error saying that fill the details of the customer. So let's fill the details of the customer first. Yeah, the contact number takes the length exactly 10. When we try to enter the length less than 10, it pops an error saying that please enter correct contact number. So let's enter 10 number. And when you try to generate it, the bill has been generated, and this delete items has been disabled as that has nothing to do with already generated item bill, sorry. If we want to save the bill for the future use, we can just click on save bill and save it. The bill will be saved in the form of text file in all bills folder in the main folder. All these bills has been saved by me in the past. This is the bill that we have just saved. The first line represents the details apart from the products, and the other lines represents the products. Here is the name, number, this customer number, date and time, and total. And these are products. We can access this whenever we want in the future. Let's try to access any one of this. Let's try to access 77th bill that we have just generated. Just we need to give it here and click on search button and we'll get the bill. Yep. Is this yeah. And clear is used to clear these things. Yeah, that's it in employee page. Here logout button is there which does the same operation what this close button does. Let's go with logout button. Next is admin.py admin button. Button redirects us to login page. Here when we try to give wrong username and password, it shows an error showing incorrect username and password. Let's give correct username but wrong password. It shows you are not an admin. Okay, let's give both correctly. Mm, 2 3. Yeah, this is our admin page which consists of all the items in the market which can be updated, deleted, etc. There are 4 entry boxes here w- by which we can add to the market, update to the market, and update to the market. Okay, let's try to update an item to a market. Let's try to add an item to the market. Okay, we have 205 as last ID, so let's give 206 and product name. We can give it as test product and test category and rate. Let's give it as 100. And when you try to add to the market, yeah, the item has been added to the market. And if you try to if you try to give any empty entries, it shows an error showing please fill the details. So all the entries are compulsory. uh, then update. We have 3 ways to update an item already which already exists in the table. The first method is by just manually entering the product ID which we want to edit. Let's give 206 product name test product. So we are editing it, so let's give two test product 2 and test category 2. Rate we can give it as 150. So here the test product here the name of the product is test product and name of the category is test category and rate is 100. But when we updated the all the name category and rate gets changed over here. So the second method is by selecting it, where just click on the product which you want to edit and just click on select. So the products get copy pastes over here, and this add to market but market button gets disabled because again it has nothing to do with um, edit. So 206, let's give 3 3 and okay, sorry, 3 and 200. When we try to update it, yeah, the item gets updated in the list as well as in the database. Next method is by searching the ID in search bar. 206. So when we try to search, it also does the same thing what the select does, but in the but in another manner. 204. So product ID 4, product category 4, and let's give the rate as 250. And we try to update it. The item gets updated in the list as well as in the database. And next is clear function. Clear function is used to clear the entries at one go rather than manually doing backspace, giving backspace or delete. It just clears all the entries. Then select, we have already seen. Now delete items. This is a similar operation what delete item does in employee page. Let's delete three items on this list. One is 203, 204, and 205. When you try to delete it, the items gets deleted in the market from the market. And yeah, we have added new category to it. So let's see what happens in employee page. When you run the employee page, the new category has been added. Yeah. So let's get back into admin page. So the last operation is clear all. So the names are all as the name suggests, it clears all the items in the list, which most of them don't prefer. Okay, let's clear all the items. Clear all. All the item gets vanished from the table as well as in the database. When we try to run the main.py again, we will not, I guess, yeah. When we run the admin again, we could not see any items in the list. Yeah, no items are there in the list. So that's it. Thank you. Here's the database.